When we first experience pain, our initial reaction is often to reach for the medicine cabinet or the drugstore to take a pill. In other ways, we are telling our body, "Shut up, I don't want to hear you." The body usually calms down for a bit, and after a while whispers return, and this time it is louder than before. Maybe then we go to the doctor for a prescription or do something else. But at some point we have to pay attention to our body and need to know what is going on, because we may have a disease. Even at that moment, some people still feel like a victim and still avoid listening to anyone. Others realize what's going on and they commit themselves to making necessary changes. And it is all right. We all learn in different ways and experiences. The actual answer might be as simple as getting a good sleep or not pushing yourself at work. But to get to an answer, first allow yourself to listen to your body, because your body wants to get well and your body wants to be healthy. You just need to cooperate with it. When I feel pain or discomfort, I usually try to calm myself and I go quiet for some moment. I trust that a higher power will be aware of me and will let me know what needs to be changed in my life so I can become free from this disease. In my quiet times, I allow myself to visualize nature and my favorite flowers growing in abundance all around me. Many people wonder how they can accomplish such changes. They ask themselves questions like, how will I live? What about my children? How will I pay my bills? And to answer those worries, you just have to trust your higher powers and ask them to show you the means to live a plentiful and pain-free life. You must make changes one step at a time. Louise said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. One small step combined with another creates significant major improvements." When you make changes, please remember that the pain doesn't necessarily disappear overnight. The pain has taken time to surface, so it may take some time to know that it is no longer needed. Be gentle with yourself. Don't compare your progress to someone else's. You are a unique person, and you have your own method of handling your life. Put your trust in your higher self to free yourself of all physical and emotional pain. Forgiveness is the key to freedom. I often ask my clients, would you rather be right or happy? We all have our perceptions and opinions, and we can always find ways to justify them. We can find our own opinions on who was right in the same way we all find ways to justify our feelings. We hold grudges against people for what they did to us, and we want to punish them. However, we are the ones who keep playing the same story over and over again in our minds. It is foolish to punish ourselves in the present because someone hurt us in the past. To release ourselves from the past, we must be willing to forgive, even if we are unsure how to do so. Forgiveness means giving up our hurtful feelings and just letting the whole thing go. Unforgiveness destroys us from the inside and keeps us away from being a better person. It does not matter how much you follow spirituality, you will usually find forgiveness as a huge step to take, especially when there is an illness. A person who is ill really needs to look around and see who he or she needs to forgive, and usually the person we think we will never forgive is the one we need to forgive the most. Not forgiving someone doesn't actually harm them, but instead it makes us weaker. The issue is not troubling them, it is troubling us. The grudges and hurts you feel are related to forgiving yourself, not others. Try affirming that you are completely willing to forgive everyone. Repeat after me. I am willing to free myself from the past. I am willing to forgive all those who may ever have harmed me, and I forgive myself for having harmed others. If there is anyone who may have caused you harm at any point in your life, try to bless that person with love, release them, and then dismiss the thought. Forgiveness is very important to move forward in life. I wouldn't have been where I am today if I hadn't forgiven the people who have hurt me. I would never punish myself today for what someone did to me in the past. And I'm not saying it would be an easy step. It is just that I can now look back at any stuff and I would just not react. It is definitely not the same as condoning their behavior. If you feel someone can just take things from you, understand that nobody has the power to take what rightfully belongs to you. If it belongs to you, it will definitely come back for you no matter what. But if something doesn't come back, it wasn't meant to. The earlier you learn these things, the easier it will be for you to go on with your life. To become free, you need to let go of your self-righteousness and stop feeling sorry for yourself. I find the expression sitting on your pity pot to be not only accurate but also empowering. It highlights the fact that when we feel sorry for ourselves, we are giving away our power and letting our circumstances control us. It's important to take responsibility for our thoughts and emotions and not let them dictate our actions. If you want to have power, you have to stand on your feet and take responsibility. Take a moment to close your eyes if possible and visualize a stunning stream of water in front of you. Next, take a deep breath and let go of any old painful experiences, hurts, and unforgiveness that you may be holding on to. Imagine putting the whole incident in the stream and watching it gradually dissolve and drift downstream until it completely dissipates and disappears. You can do this as many times as you want. This is a time for compassion and healing. Go within and connect with that part of yourself that knows how to heal. You must be willing to reach new levels in order to discover capabilities you weren't aware you possessed, not only to cure disease, but to heal yourself on every level possible, to become whole in all that is possible for you, to accept all aspects of your life and all the experiences you have ever had, and to know that it is all a part of your life's tapestry. I love Emmanuel's book. There is a passage in it that contains a good message. The question posed to Emmanuel is how we can go through painful situations without getting bitter about them. Emmanuel answers that we should perceive those experiences as lessons rather than as punishment. Trust life, my friends. Even if it takes you far away from your comfort zone, this journey is necessary. You are here to explore a diverse range of experiences, to distinguish between truth and deception, and to return to your core self, renewed and enlightened. If we view our problems as opportunities to grow and change, we can understand that most of them are caused by the vibrations we emit. All we really need to do is change the way we think. Be willing to dissolve the resentment and be willing to forgive. In order to change our thinking, dissolve our resentment, and forgive, we just need to change the way we think. Knowing your body and listening to it is a very important thing. Everyone should practice it. A person normally searches for a fix when he or she is sick or feels pain to avoid having to deal with it. However, it always comes back, and sometimes more people don't realize that the body wants to be healthy. Whenever the body feels pain, it wants to be able to heal, which is why listening and being willing to change are the best ways to facilitate healing. The body will only tell a person, but it is up to the person to make the change happen.